Good evening, everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between the Mumbai Triumph and Gujarat. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Fantastic breakdown, David. Thanks.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
Bolt has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Yep. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
Wait there. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
They got it well away square. Nobody anywhere near it in the field to cut it off. Bolt giving away too much width.
Yep. Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep. Nice timing. Good batting. Won't get to the boundary. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Yep. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Yep. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. Gujarat are none for 17. Going with pace now.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep. Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Bit of a change up in the field now. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Waiting. Yep. There'll be runs here. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Big appeal.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. Butler ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Yep. They'll get at least 1.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
End of the over. Gujarat are 1 for 24.
Right there.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good return, back from the deep. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Wait on.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Loud shout.
Yep.
This could be trouble. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
End of the over. 3 off it. Gujarat are 2 for 34. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep, yep. Yep. Yep.
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe, though. Stick with 3.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Nicked it! Huge appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't time it well.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. There's trouble here. Could that be out? Looks so.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Waiting. Yep.
Khan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep, yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Khan gets off the mark.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
And of the over, 4 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 3 for 53.
Some adjustments to the field.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Wait there. Yep, yep.
Really good shot there.
Yep.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Immediately underway with some runs.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Santner, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Catch him!
Gone, it's a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Khan, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
Edge, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Santner from the north end. Beaten on the drive. Loud appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yeah.
Strong appeal.
Wait.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Drives and misses everything. Big shout. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Bowler is confident on this one.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Right on.
Out! Good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Confident appeal. Could it be? Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
That ball flew past the stumps. Not sure they had a clue.
Over. Gujarat are 7 for 72.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. Out! What a catch!
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Right on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Right there.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Big appeal. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. on, played all around it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler!
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
4 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 9 for 78.
Yeah!
Perfect technique and placement.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Wait on!
Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a good comeback. After the boundary last ball. A few moves made in the field.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Wait on!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Floated that one up. Hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah!
There'll be runs here. Gujarat weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep!
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
5 runs added in the over. Gujarat are 9 for 90. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Edged, unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Line and length is spot on. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Going on to miss everything and a valuable review lost.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Great shot. Great timing. A couple on offer here.
Yeah.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely. Quick onto that in the infield. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes. Brilliant shot, that.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep. Great shot. Placement exquisite. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Rabada, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Yep. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Good bit of timing there.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Rabada with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No!
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Immaculate timing there.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
This inning's rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
20 runs added there. The Indians are none for 63. Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drives and misses everything.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
End of the over. The Indians are none for 82. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yes. No.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Indians are none for 93. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
absolutely nailed it.
That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon